Hello everybody and welcome to something completely different. I thought I'd seen this the editor thing on Steam and I thought I'd give it a go, and I decided to do a little experiment with my beloved Manchester United. Now, United aren't doing very well in the league, although they have had a superb start this season with a 4-0 thrashing of Chelsea. Scoreline rather does flatter United just a little bit. However, last season it was very poor, and the season before that, and the season before that, and the season before that. Well, ever since Ferguson left, really. So, with the start of the 18-19 season, that's the database that we are using, we're going to put United in a swap deal with Celtic. So that's right, United are going to Scotland, Celtic are coming to Premiership, and we'll just have a quick look at the United team. Just to have a look at see what they have got. I mean, worldwide reputation, nothing has changed. I've changed nothing. They've got all their money, they've got their reputation, they've got everything. You just want to see how well they do in Scotland. They will have to play the likes of Rangers, Aberdeen, Hearts, teams that they should win that year upon year upon year. Money wise, it's not an awful lot of money, so we're going to see how they do for transfers. I mean, they are quite rich anyway. I think the last time I looked, it was something like 370 million bank balance or something daft like that. And Celtic obviously have got a lot less than that. So we'll see how they do in the Premiership. But prize money, 3 million for a first place. It's not massive. So their bank balance is going to help them a little bit. But will they need these many players? Will they need that gooder players to keep winning the Ladbrokes Premiership? No disrespect to Scottish teams, but the odd one or two I would guess. But we'll see how this goes. Celtic, on the other hand, they will get to play the likes of Arsenal, Man City, Liverpool, Tottenham, Chelsea. We'll see how they do. I mean, I'm just intrigued, as I'd like to see the Scottish integrated into the English and just have one big massive league, or add an extra couple of leagues, like a 3 or a 4th division maybe. I don't know, it could not work. The travelling is a bit of a pain, I would expect. But United, let's go back to them. We'll just have a look at the team. That is the senior squad. So they've got Romero and De Gea, Valencia, Jones. I mean, obviously some of these have now gone. We have got a couple of new guys. Maguire's not there, unfortunately. Dalot's not there. Darmin's on his way or gone. Yeah, Sanchez is still there. Lukaku's obviously not there. Disappointed we didn't get anybody to replace him this season, but hey, that doesn't matter for this one as it goes. But look at these salary and wages. £400,000 a week for Sanchez. I would expect they would have to get rid of him because they don't need him there. He's worth more than what the prize money is. You know, it is a little bit crazy. 30 million for Pogba, that's not an awful lot, is it really, considering we bought him for 70 odd, 80 odd million. They open their account against Rangers, then Dundee, Livingston, and then it's they are in the Champions League though, so they'll have a little bit of money coming through there as well. But we'll see how long it takes for them to, well, see how many times they can win it. But I think we're going to go probably about 10 seasons. So what we're going to do, we're going to fast forward 3 seasons. We'll see how United are doing, and obviously see how well Celtic are doing. So we'll see you guys in a few seconds. Right, we have fast forwarded to the year 2021. We've just finished the 2021 season. That's 3 years into the future, and we're going to have a look at this together. First time I was going to be seeing it as well, so let's get on with it and let's have a look how well United have done, or not, whichever may be the case. Well, they've won it for the past 3 seasons then. They've won the Ladbrokes Premiership. They only lost 1 game in the first season. 109 points they accumulated. Wow. Second season, not so great. 95 points though. Conceded only 24. They only conceded 11 in the first season. The second season, 106 points, and they didn't lose a game there. Wow, that is some going. Wow, that's not bad going at all. We'll just have a look at the stages for the past couple of seasons. Then let's go back to 18-19 then. So obviously they finished top. Rangers second. That is so way behind. Wow. Who did they lose to then? To Rangers 2-1 away from home, and they drew against Livingston. Apart from that, they've 36 wins out of 38. That is truly amazing. Pity they can't do that in the Premiership, isn't it? Dundee got relegated. Aberdeen 4th, Kilmarnock. Okay, let's have a look at the next season then. Obviously they won again. This time a little bit closer. 19 points in it this time. They lost 3 games. I can only see 2. Did they only lose 2 games? They lost to Aberdeen and Hearts. They drew with Kilmarnock, Rangers, St Johnstone and Mirren. Looks like they won their home games. That's quite good going. Hamilton getting relegated. Last season just finished. They were unbeaten. They only dropped 8 points. 106 points this season. 19 goals conceded, but 92 scored. If we just have a look at the side as well, just see who they have. Just have a look at the transfer history. The question is, did they really need to sell anybody? This is the thing. So let's see. They brought Thomas Partey from Atletico Madrid and Meunier from PSG. Who did they get rid of? Anders Herrera went to Valencia for 6, going up to 7.5 million. Apart from that, they don't think they got rid of it. Oh, Everton have bought Smalling, 7 million. And Andres Pereira has gone to Torino for 3.2. And Darmian went to Lille for 5 million, going up to 7 million there. So that's the first season. There's quite a few youngsters going there. No big names out though. Paul Pogba has actually gone to PSG. He went for 42.5 million. Rashford's gone to Tottenham. Obviously didn't think the Scottish Premiership was proving much of a challenge, I guess. Bailey's gone to Real Madrid. I'm assuming it's the salary and wages though, I guess. Fred went to Wolves. Luke Shaw's gone to Leicester. And Meunier, they only just bought him. And he's gone to Benfica. Why did they do that? So United bought him for 24. He had 1 season. And then he went to Benfica. That's disappointing. Dalot has gone to Arsenal. Rojo's gone to St Etienne. Ashley Young's gone. McGee's gone. And Bear's gone. And apart from that, nobody. Antonio Valencia's free to Celtic. But apart from that, everybody else has gone out on loan. But Rashford, how did he do that? So he's gone for... Sold him cheap. He's worth 66. Where's he? He's gone to Tottenham. He's only 23 years old. They obviously didn't want to hang on to him. 14 goals. It wasn't really that successful, but he has scored a few goals in for Tottenham though. Pogba though, on the other hand, very, very good stats wise, but obviously didn't feel like the... Well, look at that, 11 goals, 11 assists, 4 man of the matches. That's not bad at all, but he's gone to PSG where he's probably more at home though, but again, more of a challenge. They spent 54 million on Ajer from Celtic. Wow. Oh, there's a turnaround. Who's that? Christopher Ajer. Well, we'll have a look at Celtic as well. But he's a defender. Been with United for a few seasons. That's not bad stats, actually. He's not bad at all. He's probably more suited to Scotland, though, to be fair. Zielinski, 49.5 million. So, obviously, money's not a problem at the moment. But 29 million. He's 27 years old. He's Polish as well. Midfielder. Again, in the 7s. That's not bad going at all. Who else have they got? Bruno Fernandes from Sporting. Matuidi, 33 million. Berge, Barrios. They have spent. They've not gone cheap on anybody at all. So let's have a look at this season just gone. So Aberdeen loaned a few players there. Right, okay, so who do they get? Matuidi, he's gone. Why are they letting him go so soon? He's 34 years old. They bought him for 33 million. And sold him for 16. That is ridiculous. He didn't... Well, I think one season wonder. Barrios is gone as well. Nemanja Matic. Looks like they just can't keep the main... Well, the big players. I think Joel Pierre has gone to Stoke for 1 million. Rangers decided to pick up a couple of United youngsters. Who did they bring in? Again, money's not been an object. Song from Tottenham. 44 million. Well, thankfully, he's still there. He's only played the 9 games. I'm assuming he came in late. But 64 million, that is quite excessive, I feel. Luis Felipe, 40 million. Milenkovic from Fiorentina. They have spent big. And the beginning of this season, they've let a couple go on loan. Just have a look at their schedule as well. I'm just intrigued by these by the scores, really, to be fair. They lost the first game in the Ladbrokes to Rangers, and then they went unbeaten all the way through. How did they do everywhere else? The Betfred Cup final, they lost to Aberdeen 1-0. Bit of a shocker there. They're still in the Champions League I reckon, or are they? No, they got knocked out. Euro Cup, Europa. They're going through there, still going through. They got to the final and they beat Leipzig 3-0. So they've done quite well there. So in 18-19 it was United, then PSG, wow. And then Tottenham. What about the champions? Champions Cup. Holders of Man City at the moment. And past winners, it's all been Man City. Man City are dominating by the looks of things in Europe. So United haven't really done that well at all. Let's go back to United. Following season then. So they're in the Euro Super Cup, which they lost to Man City. Typically, they're back in the Champions League. Seem to fared a little better. They beat Rangers on penalties in the Betfred Cup final this time round. And the Scottish Cup final, they didn't make it into any Europe. They lost in the semi-finals by looks of things. 4-1 away to Bayern, but they do win at home. Sanchez scoring in both games. That is a little bit of a shocker. But yeah, but apart from winning the league, they've not really won any other cups apart from the Betfred, really. And the season just gone, and that looks a lot better. Look at that sea of green, and they've just gone on unbeaten all the way through. Lukaku scoring in the final, so they've won the Scottish Cup again. Not doing so well in, well, anything else really, to be fair. Betfred, they won that again. Did they get into Europe? I don't think they made it into Europe this time. So what happened there, I wonder? Let's have a quick look at the players as well that they have got. In goal, they've still got De Gea up to 13. Henderson's there now. Oscar Foden, Sumzerbi, Milenkovic. Jones is still there. Lindelof is still there. Anybody else? Thomas Partey's hanging around. Mata, Lingard, Sanchez is still there, still raking in 400 grand a week. That is just monstrous. Martial is there. Son is there. Lukaku is still hanging around as well. Mason Greenwood. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is still manager. He's 3 years on there and he's doing wonders. Let's have a look on what has happened to Celtic. The finances are okay. They finished 16th. Not so great at all, have they really? 42 points, just narrowly missing relegation. Huddersfield, Burnley and Cardiff go down. But Celtic just hang on by the skin of their teeth there. The following season, they did get relegated. Dear oh dear, they've not done well at all. You would expect with the firepower that they have. It just goes to show the Premiership is just so... It's just so superior to the Scottish, even money-wise. I mean, they still get money for finishing Premiership, even down here. You're talking a lot more than what you would do, that you do in the Scottish. And how did they do last season? Let's just have a quick look as well. Stages there, go back to last season. They finished 5th. So they are clawing it back. So maybe the following season they could find their way back into the Premiership. Who knows? But let's just have a quick look at the sort of transfers that they had. So they only made 2 transfers. Well, they let 2 people go, De Veres and Hendry. And I'm assuming they're youngsters, so not much happening in that season. But they did get Valencia in the second season. Fuchs on a free transfer, Bogle and Silva. So obviously money's still an issue there. And they did have to sell a couple of players. 54 million, of course, Man United bought him. And then apart from that, not very many buys at all. They've brought in 2 Mavropanos and Mings. Kieran Tierney, he's gone to Man City. Fuchs, they've only just got him and they've had to let him go as well. So they've just struggled just a little bit. What's their players like? So Hazard and Bain and Duhan. Jack Hendry. Mings is still there. Suminovic. McGregor. So not a lot of people really moving on. The big guy. James Forrest. Scott Sinclair. Got Daniel Sinclair there as well. Edard is still there, so how's he doing? How did he find the Premiership? He's kind of struggled, but he's found his feet in the Championship, so that's not bad going at all. But the highest wage earner is McGregor, £44,500 a week, and value-wise, it is McGregor again, 23. So not an awful lot. So they are really struggling, it has to be said. But financially, they are okay. But can they get back into the Premiership, build that side up? Wow, so in the swap deal at the moment, Man United are coming up trumps. They just can't seem to win in Europe, can they? So what we'll do, we're going to come back in the next episode, and we'll just, for the final episode, I guess, we're going to have a look, zoom another 4 years into the future, and then we'll finish off with an extra 3 on top of that. So in total, it will be 10 seasons. If you enjoy that, please pop a like on there. If there's anything else you want me to see, want me to have a look at, or I've not shown, then please tell me. And then if there's any other experiments you want me to do, I guess. But this is going to hopefully be the first of many. There's quite a few I have got up there somewhere that I'd like to just experiment with, like team swaps. Where would you like to see? Who would you like to swap with who? It could be from English to Germany, Spain to Germany. Could be France. Could be down to Saudi Arabia. Who knows? If you did enjoy that, please pop a like on there. If you'd like to see more on YouTube channel, please subscribe. And until the next time, where we'll fast forward a little bit further, see what happens. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you.